We have level 10 now available in the catalog. Clearance bin. Use the bin to clear surplus movies from your stock. We also now get the repair desk available. Call Bob's repair service to unlock the repair desk in Backstore to fix your broken items. Okay, so I've been looking forward to this day. We also have a new release day, so lots of things are happening today. This is a very eventful Sunday. First, let's check our applicants. Everybody's average. Now, your complaint handler will handle all customer complaints at the checkout. Okay. Thick-skinned, does not quit when yelled at to work faster. Nice. Strong immune system, doesn't take a sick day, and then also has a faster walking speed. Both of these guys cost like 50% more than my current employee does, who is just average on everything and will never take a sick day. Okay, I'm just going to leave her alone the way she is. We have a new release today, it said. So first thing I want to do, and then we'll look at other things after this, but this is no longer a new release. So we need to move this over to the sci-fi section, and then we need to get the actual new release today, which is Hell Hotel. Oh boy, Hell Hotel. We'll get 15 copies of this. Yep, we'll get 15 copies of this one, and we'll get this on the shelf. It looks like I do have a holographic copy. Very nice. I think maybe we'll take a risk and allow them to rent the holographic copy. All right, we'll let that be a thing. Maybe they do it. Maybe they break it right away. I don't know. We'll see. But it does rent for more, and everyone's going to be grabbing this today, so I can guarantee that it rents today if I just put it here. Okay. We have that. Then we have... I think I have 20 of these that I bought before. But I need another action shelf. So I'm going to have to look at doing that. And I was going to do something else before getting into the updates. Oh, I was going to do all the returns, but I think we can do that next. Okay, with $688. Let's go to stations. You can now do the sidewalk sign. I think that's nice. So we get that done. And then it says repair desk is level 12. But then it told me in the interface that I could do it at level 10. So maybe that's not true. Maybe I can't do that. But the thing said I could. Here's the clearance bin. We want to get that. And then decorations sakes. Ooh, hello. We have somebody else calling me. We'll be getting these things later. I like those. Gifts, nutcracker, chair, display units. Ooh, the big ones. I like that, actually. What do you want? Calling to complain about a slushie I bought. There's a weird taste and some black goopy stuff at the bottom. What are you serving to your customers? Will this get me sick? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Okay, so this clearance bin. That's this size, huh? It's this big. All right, so maybe what we do is we're going to take this television. We're going to move this television just real quick. I want to see how you fit here. I don't know if I want to have the first thing they see be this. I don't think I like that idea. Tell you what, let's place it here for now. And let's change something about this. Let's put you right about here-ish. Maybe here-ish. So busy. Put you like this. Okay, now what I'm trying to do is create the aisles, but I want enough space for my clearance. So let's do something like that. I'm gonna have to answer that phone, aren't I? It could be Hollywood again telling me I get a refund. They came for the smoke. Yes, I'll reserve it for you. There we go. Put that right there. Okay. So with that done, there's still enough room to move through here. That's fine. I think I'm going to shift to have my romance section be all together now. Right over here. Back to back. Such as that. And then this shelf is my extras, right? This should go here for now, but I want you to be here if you'll fit. Doesn't look like you'll fit. I can put you here though, which is interesting. I don't really want you here. And then I have no place for the television if I do that because of the snacks. Let's move the snacks. Snacks, we can put this a little bit further. I wanted the television to be right here though. Maybe the snacks go in the back. Maybe that's just how we play it. Because I still want the television to be like when the customers come in, they see the television playing is kind of what I was hoping for there. So if I do that, then I should be able to put this where I want it, which was here. Movies for sale. And then we have the romance section. Yeah, do we line this up? I was trying to leave more room for the checkout line, but I kind of feel like that's a lot less space for moving through these aisles. So maybe we'll center that up instead. Yeah, movies for sale. And let's move it all the way back against the shelf if we can. Right. There we go. Okay. And then the snack shelf. Where do you go? Snacks can go... well, we can put it right next to this. It looks a little sloppy, doesn't it? Yeah, it looks a little sloppy. Is there any way that I can get this? Ah, I can. That's what I wanted right there. Okay. That's gonna work. I'm just trying to see if these shelves are lined up. Yeah, they are. It just doesn't. Well, it doesn't look like they are though. No, it definitely doesn't look like they are. I feel like you are supposed to be. I feel like you're supposed to be here. But maybe that's okay because this machine here is sticking out. So maybe we'll just have them be like this. That's okay. So how do I get the movies for sale in here? Well, I can probably take the movies from my horror section. Let's say I take this many for Melroad. Yeah, and we're just going to place them in here. So these are 15 bucks a piece. They can buy them. So we can sell these movies and probably make a good profit on it there. Considering I paid $18.75 for each one and then rented it out like 4 times. So I'm definitely making money on them. But this just like cuts the supply a little bit down. So I think maybe we take, let's take 10, right? 10 of these, we can put those in. Then we want to put the color violet. Let's grab 10 of these. All right. And we can place 10 of those in here as well. So they're not old. They're just my new releases that are no longer new releases, right? So we got that taken care of. Then I have 2 copies of the Night of the Weightlifter Zombie. At least I thought I did. I don't see the other copy in here, but I thought for sure I had 2 copies of that. It's a horror movie. Maybe it's on the horror shelf. Yes, it's right here. So I can take this old movie, and this is a limited edition. So if I put this right here, that one sells for 10. I wonder. Do they always sell for 10, or is it different prices for different ones? This one's 19. So maybe it depends on how old the movie is. This one's old. They're all old. Unfortunately, they're all old. Yeah, so this one sells for 10, but I can leave it here because I can probably get some more money for the rental anyway. But that frees up some shelf space. So if I see a movie that's really like consistently not renting, then I can just sell it, get that stuff off the shelf, right? Of course, we also have Galactic Rebellion as well, which is no longer a brand new movie, right? We have a lot of copies of it. So what we could do, since I don't think we're going to be able to rent out a lot of them, maybe we'll go ahead and do this in case there's any latecomers, but we could sell a few of those copies as well, right? So maybe I grab, let's say this many, and we get those in the bin. Those are 14 a pop. That's not too bad. So we just leave, let's say leave 5 here. There's more that haven't been returned as well. So people have them and have to return them still, but we could do that. So there was this deal in the computer to pay $140 for 20 random movies. So that's a pretty good discount in exchange for, buying them in bulk. So I was kind of hoping I would be able to expand my Christmas section. Looks like I've got a few of them in here. I'm trying to parse through them really quick because it's not being consistent. So 1, 2, And then the stalking boat, I guess, goes in the horror section. Big toe in detention, crazy. So because I've eliminated a lot of these copies, I have room for more. And then I now need an actual romance section because I have too many romance movies. Let me really quickly go in and get all of these in place here, and then we'll take a look at it. So I want to remark this so it's easy to see. There we go. I can tell that that's a romance shelf. Ooh, the carpet. I can change that. Oh, hey, look at that. I can change the carpet. That's neat. That's neat. It's very loud. I like it. It's very 80s. Maybe one day. I think I'm going with... This is like something I would have at a movie theater walking around, you know? I like that. Let's do this one. What else can I change? The counters? Hey. I like the wood grain, honestly. What about this floor? Okay, so this is all the same. Let's see. Maybe we have something better here. You know, let's go with the black for now. And then the ceiling can change as well. Ooh, more sleek environment here, huh? I kind of like this more. Starry skies is interesting. That's too bright. This is crazy. No, I actually like the way it was. I'm gonna leave it alone. What about this wall? Yeah, so the back wall here, maybe we change it to go more with the black tone here. Can we do that? Not sure I'm gonna like this, but we'll give it a try for a little bit. Maybe I'll like it later. Can't quite get this piece. There we go. And that's kind of it. Yeah, so it has a bit of a different look to it. Yeah. Is this just the top part? The top part? Yeah. Can't change that. But it's just like a temporary thing. We can flip-flop between these things. I like that I can do this for basically free. Looks like I can also get this one. Let's go purple with it. Let's go red with that. Snack shelf can't change the look of. Can't change the television stand. We definitely don't need this anymore. So we can go ahead and get this. Now, I think like later on, I'll probably keep these because they're like nice for decorating sake. But for now, it's like this is not the new release anymore, and I can get a little bit of cash for it. So I'm just going to sell that. And then along with the new release that we actually have, we got one for it. So let's come over here and we can then put this like so. There. My holographic copy right there. That's nice. All right. And then last but not least, my last 5 movies from my 20 that I bought, and most of them are action movies. Let's get the one drama that's in here, put that on the shelf, and then yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 more drama movies. These things are about to no longer be new releases. I am curious, though, if I want to sell one of my new releases while it is a new release. It sells for less than... Wow. Yeah. Definitely don't want that. Just curious what I get for it. And then... Bad Critic. I wonder if Bad Critic scores... Like, how much is this one? Right, 19. So I wonder if the Good Critic score is helping that. So if I can compare it to, let's say, a horror movie with a Bad Critic score. So we have apples to apples here. Yeah, the Bad Critic score is 10. The Good Critic score is 19. Okay. So if I'm going to go in here, taking a look at market really quick. We can still get 10 more. But Good Critic score movies, they look like they sell for more later. So I can go grab that one. Try not to get old ones. Try to get this one. I can expand my Christmas section is what I'm looking to do. Also, I guess we can get another horror movie. Yeah, because I got the new releases and stuff on the shelf to sell them now. So let's get all the... Oops, I saw another one that I want here. There. Okay, so we have a few extra select hand-picked movies here that kind of fill in, you know, some of the gaps in our collection here. Lots of Christmas movies in this collection that I want to get. So we'll do this really quick. Let's bring that horror movie back out. Drama back out too, I guess. Wait, did I not? No, that's good. Yeah. And this horror movie goes there, let's say, and there. And then the shroom under the bridge. Cool, cool. So a full romance section with a fall overflow right there. Then a total mix section here on this side with nothing in it so far. The action movies need it, and then we can hopefully sell some movies today. Yeah. So let's go ahead and grab pamphlets. We'll open this up, and we'll give you flyers. Now I think we're supposed to have this. So increases daily concession sales by 50%. Oh wow. Clearance bin sales by 50%. So I need a specific ad on this. And then we can increase how many people will come in and rent from me. So I don't necessarily need to give out these flyers because they'll just see the ad instead. Get it. But maybe they don't go buy the ad. Who knows? Maybe I do need to chase them down. Sorry, I don't like movies. Okay. So you're one of those weird ones. There you go. Hello. Fast Monkey Pursuit. Do you have it for me? You reserved a copy for it? Fast Monkey Pursuit. Indeed. Here you are. Have a nice day. Yeah. Whoa. Good. Reserved. Hey. I have one in my hand. Tell me you want the clown. You want the clown, don't you? Reserved. They came for the smoke. Okay. Fine. You can have they came for the smoke. Here you go. Might as well go like this and get the romance movie. Sorry, this won't happen again. I know it won't. You feel terrible, don't you, for what you've done? I don't know what they did. Is it late, or did they... If they broke one of my movies, then they better feel sorry about it. And we'll put this on the shelf in there. Here we go. Hello, romance. Goes that way, I guess. This is the galactic one. Maybe we put this... I think we put that there. We can sell that. Then we won't put any more in the sales bins because I want to see if we actually sell one. It looks like somebody did grab one, yeah. They decided they wanted to buy it. That's great. Now you can watch it whenever you want, which, let's be real, will probably be once. And then you'll put it on a shelf, and then maybe like a year and a half from now, you'll go, oh, hey, we haven't watched this yet. Yeah, we should watch it again. And probably you'll only watch it 3 times. And all the while, you have been storing it in your house. And in the end, you would have saved money by just renting it twice from me. That's how it's probably going to go. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but that's how purchased movies work at my house. We have streaming, of course, now, so that's kind of changed. But man, there were some movies where it's just like we only watch it at Christmas time. Like The Grinch Stole Christmas was basically a tradition. The old one, like I'm talking like 1950s. I think it's the 50s one. I must stop Christmas from coming. Galactic Rebellion, you reserved. Sure. Here you go. Yeah, have a good day. So that was like a tradition. So having that on VHS and having that then again on DVD and then having it on DVD once the Jim Carrey version came out because my mom loves Jim Carrey. So we just had to have that one. To be fair, I mean, pretty much everybody likes that one. I don't know if everybody thinks it's their favorite one, but I think we can all, I speak for the majority of the normal population on the internet when I say that, the Jim Carrey Grinch was a pretty well done Grinch, What can I do for you? All right, sweetheart. We're all grown-ups here. Pick me an adult movie you think I'll enjoy. You know what? I think you want the sexy stepbrother in the sauna. That's a bad critic. Double robot action. Certainly a good critic score. Imagine being an adult movie critic. That's your job. You have to be an adult movie critic. You're going to give a review. And you have to publish that review. An in-depth review. You have to really get in there. Nice and deep like. Into how things are with that specific movie, I mean, I'm not saying it's embarrassing, but it's just going to be one of those things. You got to be comfortable with yourself. You got to be comfortable with where you are. All right, that's the last customer of the day. And I did end up getting 3 more copies of Galactic Rebellion, so I put that in here. And then I got an extra copy of the Bad Dreams on Mel Road, put that there. So we have almost a full bin of the clearance sales, 50% off market value. Looks like it's pretty good. We're just going to kind of try to see about selling these. And I only sold one today, right? So I think what I want to do, just to see if we can speed that up a little bit, is we're going to go into here and we're going to do the clearance sale. 50% off clearance items. And we're going to see if just promoting that specifically will get people to buy them. Because today I was trying to really push new releases. And if I just push like more customers, I think might be better. But I want to try to see if I can get rid of some of these new releases. Because I think this one here is about to no longer be a new release. Also, we just completely ran out of the actual new one. So I think I'll get 5 more here. 20 per movie. I mean, I can sell them later is the thing, right? I don't want to get too many. We'll go 6 here. We'll get 6 here, and then Die Trying has 2 days left. And then why don't we go ahead and grab 10 more randoms as well. So we have, of course, the display case, which I'm just going to sell. I don't need an extra one. And so let's go in and grab just all of them, I suppose, right? Yeah, but we know that we want to put Hell Hotel on the new release shelf. And knowing that we can sell it later is a big deal too, you know? Oh, hello, another one. Ooh. 2 holographics of that one now. That's pretty nice. Can sell that for more later. Let's put pink neon. Is that what I said? Pink neon bread. Wow. Not sure how I feel about that. Would you eat pink neon bread? I feel like the neon part is, yeah, it's certainly science fiction, I guess. I need more action shelves. More room. Time to expand. Yeah, I think we hoard money now. Let's hoard money now. Let's not spend anything else if we can avoid it. We have more drama movie rentals coming here, and we'll probably spend on the tape dealer. That's it. Just going to spend on the guy in the alley, but that's it. Otherwise, I'm going to save my money so I can expand the store and make it a little bit bigger. So let's go like that. Get all my new releases on the shelf. It's good enough. They doesn't have to be right next to each other. They're going to take them off the shelf anyway. My Christmas section is much expanded now. And I think it's time to basically designate this as action. We're just going to make it blue right now because it's pretty much the only reason I have any space for action movies right now. And then these are going to go on the action shelf later too. Okay, I think we can sell these is what I'm hoping for. So really quick, let me process the returns and I'll bring you guys in when we open up. All right, they broke into their movie. One of my romance movies are broken, so we'll put that back here. So let's see how many of these clearance items we can sell. I have every single slot occupied with 3 different movies completely. So 2 rows per movie, basically, 10 of each. So let's see whether or not we can get them sold with this current advertisement. And we'll just go ahead and give out our pamphlets like we normally would, minus the throwing them on the ground part. I am indeed a part of the system. And yeah, we'll go ahead and give you a flyer. And that is the last flyer I have. But well, again, we want to see whether or not they actually buy this. It says 50% increase in sales. I'd like to clear that out of the way. In general, I think probably advertising the new releases is better, especially if you have a lot of them. Because those are the highest value. Like you can rent them out for the highest price. But ooh, here we go. Hang on. Hi there. A reservation for the Builder's Big Profit. Hey, here you go. You can have that. Oh, fee on your account that needs to be paid. Cool. So they're checking them out. It looks like one's already been grabbed. 2's already been grabbed. Nice. So we are going to be able to clear these out today, I think. If I just bring in more people. I focus on getting people off the street to come in. And if they do, then there's, of course, a higher chance that they will rent a movie from me. I just threw that at her. He's already been in there. How about you? I already gave you one. I already gave you guys one. Yeah, you haven't had one yet. There you go. Yeah, I don't have one available for you. Hello, can I help you? Hi there. Destroying a fiction movie. It was a robot that says something like, I will destroy all humans. Old movie would be a nice bonus. You're looking for an old science fiction movie. Okay. Okay. Old science fiction. Tell you what, why don't we give you one of our special collection? I happen to have exactly what you need right here. You go right ahead and rent that one and don't break it. It's a very valuable movie. All right, let's get some of my other ones done with my returns really quick. Late. We have a phone call. Let's go ahead and put the adult movie on the shelf here. And then I got my mixed shelf right here I can just dump things on. Hello. Bathroom Carnage. Kill the gargoyle. Right. Bathroom Carnage. Kill the gargoyle. What a movie. It's reserved for you now. Hi there. Broken fee. Absolutely, I'm charging you. Yeah, that's right. There's my money. Let's give you a flyer. And you are good to have a flyer as well. There you go. Come on in. Let's get our returns going. We're going to check out... Ooh, that's a new release. Nice. Got another new release return. I thought I had all those for today. Let's get that. It's not consistent. Like up, if I go past it, if I go back down, it doesn't give me the same movie. Ring, ring, telephone again. Let's put this. This is a busy day on the phone today. This is probably the third call I've fielded, yeah? Reserve Rooster and Toadstool from you. Rooster and Toadstool. I just happen to know exactly where it is. Don't you wish that was a thing in real life? How you could see like a UI in front of your eyes and it would tell you exactly where everything is? Maybe that's where we're headed, you know? Like the whole era of AI and everything with smart glasses and stuff. I'd be okay with that, you know? I'd be fine with just having a pair of glasses that could like contextually see or hear like what I'm doing and just give me recommendations based on what I see. As long as there's no advertisements, as long as there's no companies like injecting things into it, then I'd be fine with it. Hi there, Willy Wonka. They came for the smoke. Did they now? They came for the smoke. I have to know if his name is Willy. He's a really sharp-dressed man right there. All right, let's go like this. One of each. Oh my gosh, there's just... Hang on. Hi. Jeez, where did my employee go? Probably the bathroom without saying anything. You know, she's questionably unreliable sometimes. He's probably sleeping back there, to be honest. Wow, 2 new releases. Yes, and I question the wisdom, but I guess you're renting it for someone else. Hello there, sir. Yes, another new release for you. Very good. 1, 2, 3. Have a nice day. Is she back? Where is she? Get up here. Need to go faster. All right. 1, 15, 19. Have a nice day. She takes over. And I grab all the movies that I threw. There we go. On the ground. And I have to pick them up. I could also go back and hit the button. That's what that button's for, right? I guess if I forget one or miss one, then that's what will happen. Let's put the romance where the romance goes, sci-fi where the sci-fi goes, etc. Etc. Like one of every genre in my hand here. Yeah, I definitely need more space for action movies. Rooster and Toadstool. You're the guy. There you go. Have a nice day. Hello, sir. Looking for a new release. Turn around, dude. That's what I recommend. I recommend you turn around. Like, maybe I should have recommended this because there's like not going to be a new release for as long. So I probably could have got more out of that, but it's fine. It rents for the same amount of money regardless, but there's a higher degree of possibility or higher probability that all of those end up rented than those other ones. Do you have a Christmas movie for you? Also, usually like movies that get labeled as bad. I mean, I have a double robot action. That's kind of a Christmas movie. Yeah. All right. How about Spellbook's only Christmas card? She wants a bad movie though. All right, hang on. Let's put all of these on the shelf really quick here. So she's looking for bad Christmas movie. Well, I don't really have a whole lot of them, but how about Women Impersonating Santa? Boy, doesn't that sound like a bad movie. There you go. All right. And this guy's going to want my attention as well. Hello? Do you have any romance movie suggestions? Sure I do. How about we give you The Book's Love Letter? Okay. Of course, that has an old tag on it, so maybe I would have been better to not give him that one. Don't know. All right, so it's 10 o'clock, and I think pretty much everybody's done shopping. Maybe not. This guy's still wandering around, but let's take a look. So we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We sold 9. Not too shabby. going to be a good day. We got nearly 800 bucks. I like it. And all the returns are done. We still have one Hell Hotel reserved that somebody didn't come and get. And then I have, you know, the rest of these that I can put on the shelf. Also, I happen to have another holographic, the money in the streets. I can place that right there, I guess. I need another display shelf. I could probably start putting them on the walls instead too. I thought about having like all my holographics lining the top of the shelf, but then it's like you can't see them. But, you know, it's fine. It's good. Okay, so that's how well we did. In case you're curious on how we sell movies, there you go. That's how you do it. Where is my Dino Crunch? Crunchzilla, that's what it is. Put that right there. I'm just going to restock my shelves here with all my delicious goodies. And then I probably need to get another couple of these shelves because I think we can sell a lot more goodies. It hasn't been too long. I guess we could go one more day, right? Let's switch the ad. This time, instead of promoting that, we can just get 20% more customers. See how that works for me. Let's go ahead and close this. And not quite the next level yet. So it'll probably happen after this day here, Remembrance Day. A lot more drama going to happen today. And we actually have 2 hollows for this movie now. Hopefully they get returned really well, but we have 2 of them. First thing I want to do, I guess, is take a look at my applicant list. See if I can replace her. I mean, everyone's just average. Nobody goes super fast for me, you know? Is what it is. At least she's flexible. And by that, I mean, I can, you know, she's average at everything, so I can put her anywhere, and she basically performs, you know, at expectations. Here we go. Can I put this in the display case? Yeah, right there. Okay. So on these new releases, let me see how many of these end up broken. Just going to go as fast as we can with that. And then I'm going to grab that hollow last. Not sure how many movies I have in my hand at the moment. It's all right. We're going to leave a spot for them in the center of that shelf. Reserved. Thank you. I just threw one by accident. There it is. No, I did it again. Okay, put the hollow in the middle and then surround it with other movies. It's kind of what I've been doing. Okay, all the returns are processed, and the only thing people are reserving is the new release. So that's nice. I'm hoping that that means they're going to pay me a whole lot of money today. Let's go ahead and grab our pamphlets, open up the store, and we'll start handing out these things to everybody as we see them. I can't get to that guy in time, unfortunately. I can get to you. There we go. Right as you come into the area, you already have a movie in your hands. You guys already have movies in your hands. How about you, sir? There we go. Let's grab a few more. And my flyer should be bringing in people as well, but just in case, you know. Ooh. Everybody's, look at them. They're just all turning around. You just returned something and you're going right back in? Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Good experiences lead to better customers. Repeat business. That's what I want. Ooh, hello. Yeah, I wish I had more pamphlets. Hey, all 3 of you guys. All right. Can I help you, miss? Here to pick up Hell Hotel. Indeed. Here you are. I'm not sure if... I guess it doesn't matter which one I give you. It's not like you reserved a... Like when you call it, it reserves a very specific copy. But when you pick it up, I don't have to give you that specific copy. This is the new release. Let's get that on the shelf right there. Okay. I know action movies kind of have a lot of... I don't have a whole lot of space in the aisles here, do I? Really got to expand my store. It is the next... It is what I'm saving up for right now, right? The 800 bucks I got. Hi there. Great grandfather is turning 101, and I promised we'd watch a movie together. Do you have any old classics you might enjoy? Just anything old? Sure. I didn't want to give you horror. How about Money in the Streets? It's got a bad critic score, though. About Galactic Rebellion? Ah, Scientist and His Stepbrother. That's an old one, but it's also a good one. There you go. My employee is doing that thing again where she goes back there and doesn't tell anyone. 1, 2, 3. There you go. I'm going to tell you to go ahead and work on the return station. You go ahead and do that. I got this. I haven't done this in a bit, so we're going to do it. Customer's got a damaged rental. Oh, yeah, you bet I'm charging the fee. There you go. $4 for you. Have a great day. Good afternoon, Emily. Getting some dye trying. Have a good one. Can you put your movie on the counter, please? There we go. You can't just stare at me, Sandrine. Sandrine. Have a nice day. I don't know actually how to say that person's name. Clearly. All right, so that holographic is going to be, it's the limited edition is $4.50. Yeah, okay. So it is only adding $1. You want a grape? Ugh. Fine, I'll give you a grape. Should have probably made it like 8 scoops so that it was just like really grape, and then you could see the error of your ways and order a different flavor next time. Hey. There we go. I had some like grape stands in the comments last time I was doing this. Just like, I am champion of the grape slushy society. Okay. Secret internet club here. Hell Hotel reserved. There you go. Have a good one. Hello. Yes, more Hell Hotel for you. Yes, the new release. Everybody's watching it. There you go. Have a good day. They're not grabbing the holographic one yet, though. Oh, maybe? Wow, he actually grabbed at this. That's cool. They actually put their hand on the movie that they're going to grab. I always thought it was just like this animation where they're like, I'm just going to grab a shelf, you know, and like just the movie disappears. But their arm actually goes to the actual copy they're grabbing. That's cool. All right, here we go. And we will give you $1.50. Enjoy that. I didn't get your name because I wasn't paying attention. Hello, Oliver. You want a cherry slushy? Okay. I mean, that's barely better than grape. Barely. He goes grape. Okay. Then cherry. Oh no. There's a movie that's broken. She puts it right here. Okay, good. I wanted to know that, and I'm glad to see that that's a thing. She puts it right here. And then I can just take care of it that way. Hello. Can you recommend a good one so I don't waste my precious time? Yeah, I could recommend a good one for you. Let's put you into this one. There we go. Have a nice day. Check everybody out really quick here. Trying to be as fast as I can. Have a good one. She has like nothing to do over there. So I could be out there, you know, getting more customers instead of in here. So why don't we switch her? Hi there. Yeah. Can you work the checkout counter, please? So I can go here and give some pamphlets to people. Hi. Yeah. Come on in quickly before the day is over. You could. Yep. Right there and right there. Okay. Maybe you guys will come in and buy and get a movie. Maybe buy a movie even. Who knows? There we go. No? You're already on your way in. Ah, I like the cut of your jib. There we go. All right, so she's checking people out now, and I brought in a few extra customers, which is what my job should be. There we go. I didn't get enough flyers for that person. Probably can't reach her in time. Definitely not that the door just blocked me, so I'm not going to reach her. You. There you go. You might need a flyer here. Let's see. Are you walking past my store? You're just going to walk right past, aren't you? You sure are. Well, guess what? You don't own a VHS player? Coming soon. Just, you know, come on back when I reach a higher rank. I can sell you one. Hell Hotel, yeah. So there are people who don't have a VHS player in this reality. And that's fair. To be fair, I don't have a VHS player either. All right. That's a little bit of a different situation, but yeah. All right, there. We have Naughty Artifact. My Intimate, A Woman's Fantasy. We have She Played as the Snake Waited. The Gambler in the Velvet Room. And Curse of the Ancient Minotaur. It's a good critic score. I'm going to buy all of them. Because I can. The Minotaur. Okay. We'll put that on the shelf. And then we have the Naughty Artifact. And my Inmate, A Woman's Fantasy, which has almost the same cover as the other one does. She played as the snake waited and a gambler in the velvet room. They see almost the same cover there. Just, you know, you switch up the icon. I'm good with it. You know, it's, you can't have, like I said, maybe some kind of procedural generation thing like Hollywood Animal does, where it has a different cover on every movie. It would be kind of cool, but I guess they kind of are doing that. Is they just have less variety in the elements. You know, they have less elements to work with. That's okay. Let's put this here, and now we can have Galactic Rebellion. Do I want to put Galactic Rebellion here? I think I have enough copies of it, to be honest. Let's just put it down here and sell that copy. Yeah, I think 4 copies of this movie is probably enough. Let's put you on the shelf here, and then we still have so many Color Violets to sell. Might have to do another promotion where I try to get more people in specifically for this section, because now I have to sell these. Because this is 10 o'clock, and that's the last day of this being a new release, right? 1 day left. Okay, so there's... I can do this tomorrow, too. And then spooky season, 100% horror movie rentals and plus 50% chocolate bar purchases. Neat. Anything else I can claim? Not yet, but we should be leveled up now with my $1,150. If I close it, boom, fantasy. Fantasy is the new genre. Love it. Fantasy is one of my favorite genres. So, this is probably my fantasy section then. The shelf. See if we can't get a few more fantasy movies. Random fantasy movies. 10 of them coming in. Ooh, The Fish Executioner. $37.50. That's going to be hard to make a profit on. I don't know if I can do that. Horror, good critic score. Old movie, though. $37.50. Like, let's see what this is like, right? If I take this movie for $37.50, if I put it on this shelf, it rents for $19. So, or you can buy it for $19, even though I just paid $37.50 for it. So I gotta rent this out how many times before I break even on it? It's an old movie, so that's, you know, this is gonna be $3.50 per time. So, I mean, that's just not worth it. This movie has to rent. I gotta rent this thing out like at least 5 times just to break even after I sell it. So I don't know about that. That seems like a bad deal. Probably shouldn't buy those, but it's okay. All right, here we go. So these are like green covers. And we will have a fantasy section right here for now, as we do. And for that, we will go ahead and do the design. It cannot be... I really wish I had more control over the design. We'll go yellow, I suppose. It's not really what I would want to do, but I don't have a whole lot of options. So that's what we're going to go with for now. Okay. With $1,000 remaining, I can go in and expand my store, which is done through not shelves, not cover, not equipment. You know what? I'm sure I can figure it out. I'll refresh myself and figure it out. Okay, it's actually right here, I bet. Yeah. You go in and say, I want more store. And then you just get, you know, you get more store. You do this. There. I'll just do it. I wasn't going to do it right away, but I will do it. So there we go. So now I can move this. And I don't really want it to be all the way in the back, to be honest. Like, the new releases should be right when they come into the door or near the door anyway. But I kind of have to be able to get back there, so we're just going to do it like this for now. Yeah, so we have all this extra space now, right? With the television back there and everything. Seems pretty good. And this is our full storefront now. So that goes right up against the magic scoop. So full storefront is unlocked. And then all of our expansions from this point on go back that way. And I guess there's an... yeah, no, it's just all back that way. But then I guess there's a little part here that we can get access to as well. But that's more than sufficient for me to expand where I need to go. So next video, I don't know. Should I skip days? Would you guys like me to maybe make, like, how do you want me to structure it? Do you see everything, or do we maybe skip around where we make sure we have meaningful progress every single day when you guys watch videos? I don't know. I'm interested in your thoughts. I know I kind of tend to ask questions of you guys quite often, and a lot of times I get the same answer over and over again, but it's good to refresh sometimes. I just want to know. All right. See you guys later. Bye-bye.